Jesus came to this world to show his love selflessly, to care for one another and lift up those in need. Mother Teresa rightly said, "It is not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving." Second thing, Christmas means joyful togetherness.
Halli is little far from Mangalore, about 18 kilometers, and it is known as Village of Love. One of our Italian sisters, Amelia Cimolino, started this. She started for the purpose of rehabilitating the leprosy cured patients, because many were there and that time at home nobody was accepting them, and this was a place like a forest area. So she bought land, about 10 acres that time. We would not have been able today. So and then she started small houses she built, and then she started to take care of these patients. Gradually, you know that leprosy is cured, the medicine is there. And later on, many people knocked at our door to start for the elderly. And there's also neglected one, those who have no one, the destitute. And those who are some police people started to come to inquire. And then this family welfare, this government people. And so she started afterwards receiving this elderly, destitute people. At present, 50 years are over for our institute. And then because of that, and this also not we started, somebody there was to write an application, we didn't know. So for UT Carter's birthday, this Congress people came to Olavina Haldi to celebrate. And they went around and they saw so many people are there and mentally challenged, young girls also are there with us. So seeing that, they said, "Sister, 50 years are over, so nobody is recognizing and nobody knows this place and so on." And then they only started the work. They sent me, they only came, wrote only I gave the information. They themselves started to write and then they submitted the application. I never thought, we are Sisters of Charity, we are very poor in marketing our places and so on. And so many people don't come that far. But this is, I say, it's a God-given opportunity for us to make known to the people what is Olavina Halli is. So I am grateful to Father Vincent for welcoming me and honoring me today. And this also now, after 50 years, you know that before, earlier 50 years, there was no need license for the building. And in order to have that homely atmosphere, she started small villas. And in one villa, maybe 5 people, 10 people, and she gave in marriage also, so the couples were living and so on. Later on, some problems started and one of them stabbed her also. And then, so she bought the land outside the campus and she built the houses and gave. And all this Olavina surrounding, if you see, all those young girls, boys were educated by Olavina Halli because of her. And it's not that because of, she had the money, she educated them. She was going back to Italy, and after the mass she used to hold one basket at the entrance of the church. And then she used to ask, "See, my poor people are there, leprosy cured patients are there, please donate." So like that she used to beg there and she used to come here and to give to the people. Our Indian people don't understand this aspect. They think that, oh, foreigners, they have got a lot of money. It's not like why our India is very poor. What I can say is, our people are gathering for another 3-4 generations. Isn't it? So whereas foreigners are not like that. They live their life. Let others live. After 18 years, you should be responsible for your life. And whatever the excess they have, they give like this to the charity work. As well as they make the children, they educate the children and they make the children responsible. They should earn for their living. They don't gather and keep for the children's welfare. And this is how, what is the difference? That's why we Indians are not improving. Those who are rich are becoming rich, those who are poor are still poor. And now, very soon it will be, this is the problem. Our senior citizen population will be more, younger generation will be less. And at home there won't be anyone to look after them. 1 or 2 children, all of them are planning, one to become engineer, another one to become doctor. And in future there won't be sisters also perhaps to look after. And we are facing that problem. Every year 1 or 2 people, that also from the village, they come to join. I know sister is here, Bethany also. For every congregation, this is the problem now. Another down the lane, another 25 years, you can see perhaps few religious. All you yourself, perhaps some like a social work, have to group some associations like, and then you will have to continue our work perhaps, other people. So this will be the problem. And so this is what we are doing now. So we are starting a new building because all our sisters also, all the sisters, those who are there looking after them are above 70. I am the youngest there. Then you can imagine. So to go also around is difficult. That's why we have started, and those buildings also have become very old. That is the rainy season only I thought maybe collapsing. But God has protected us. And so we are starting to start a new building. Just foundation is good, and you know that from Muda, what a Herculeous task first time I am experiencing to get the permission and so on. Anyway, after 2 years, going behind, just like a widow in the gospel, going 100 times behind them, we got it. And we started just pillar foundation. So I request all the generous people to come forward to help us also. And we are facing this financial problem too. But anyway, I have trust in God. God will provide us. So once again, I thank for everyone for being here, for inviting me and helping me.
ಶರೀರಧರೆಯಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾದನು, ಪರಲೋಕವನ್ನು ತ್ಯಜಿಸಿ ಈ ಭುವಿಗೆ ಬಂದನು.
He has been doing it, and I'm sure without your collaboration, those of us who are in the management committee members, panelists, governing board members, and especially the donors, without whom we could not have thought of helping thousands of people in our diocese and out of our dioceses. Therefore, here I would like to express sentiment of gratitude before Priya expresses them, especially for donors, those who have been helping us. Empowerment of the poor consists in donations, and especially from the noble people. Unless those who have and those who have to have goodwill to donate, people cannot get anything in the hand. Especially the poorest of the poor cannot enjoy their dignity and noble life. We remember Mr. Michael D'Souza and family and numerous donors from the beginning, starting from the inception of CODP to till date. Mr. Michael D'Souza has given enormous donation for especially the poorest of the poor. Last year, around 800 people, they did not have a dignified house last year before Christmas. They were in very untarnished and then very poor huts. They were living in a very poor thatched houses, cracked walls and not a good roof over them. But this year they have been happy. They have been telling me this Christmas really lit joy in their house. Around 200 houses are accomplished by the biggest donation of Mr. Michael D'Souza and his family and others, Central Council, SVP, then our Sodality and all other donors. Some of them individually have given for the full house, for one house to be constructed, and charity sisters especially. And we thank them especially, and we are grateful to such a donation. Around 100 house repairs are over, and now still there are around 200 applications pending. In our office around 50, but still there is a demand for so many. because in a survey conducted by Mangalore Diocese, around 500 families, they do not have a decent house. Therefore, this ongoing project is there, constructing houses for the poor. And Educare, Michael and his family has also helped thousands of students for higher education. So, I take this opportunity to remember the main donor, Michael D'Souza family, and all the donors. And I also thank all the volunteers, the advisors, the panelists for Educare and Housing program. I thank them specially. Let Jesus be our model. That's why he chose that poorest background, being born in the manger. And then he kept on that background in his mind till death and later on his resurrection. So may all of us, I really honor you, salute you, because you are a cream of a society which brings this CODP society up in diocese. At our backup call, just we send only soft copy for invitation. You come. And that's how we have that bond of love and relationship. May this continue, and I wish all the best to Risha and Ronnie. You have got a good combination of singing. Father and daughter, rare combination. When you sing, that energy flows from father to daughter, daughter to father. So such a rare, talented family we get, and we have to get. We nourish and cherish. We wish all of you choicest blessing of baby Jesus on behalf, together with Father Lawrence and all of the Holy Board members, our bishop. I wish all of you choicest blessing of baby Jesus. May this Christmas bring you peace, love to work for the poor, and then New Year. Greetings of the New Year too. Thank you.